Hey, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon Sword and Shield video. In this video, I'm going to be going over the easiest way to get high-level Pokemon in the wild area. Now, as always, before we go ahead and get started, if you guys do enjoy this video and find it helpful, please feel free to hit that like button down below. And I know that 92% of you guys who are actually watching my videos aren't even subscribed to my channel, so why not hit that subscribe button? You're going to be doing yourself a favor, and it would definitely mean a lot to me. Anyways, though, let's go ahead and get started with the video. Alright guys, so the first thing that I want to talk about is going to be the gym leader progress in terms of the wild area and what level Pokemon you can actually catch. Now basically how this works is that you can only catch up to a certain level Pokemon based on the amount of gym badges that you have. So for example, the first gym badge is going to allow you to catch up to level 25 Pokemon, and you can train your Pokemon up to level 30. Whereas for example, if you have the 8th gym badge, you can catch up to all levels of Pokemon and you can train your Pokemon up all the way to level 100. So of course this is going to be a big factor in the highest level Pokemon that you can have along your journey, and it's actually really important that you go ahead and complete the main story as fast as possible. That way you can start getting the really high level Pokemon, because once you actually get to the post game, every single Pokemon in the wild area is going to be level 60 plus. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Now with that being said, the next thing that you're going to want to focus on is actually going to be to get quick balls. So as you can see on screen right now, we're going to be heading over to the guy that actually is able to sell you quick balls. Now there are a bunch of these guys all over the wild area, and they can sell you various items, including TMs that have the one-time use, and just other various balls. Now in order to get these quick balls, or for any of the items in this guy's shop, you have to buy them with watts. Now before the post game, you can get 50 watts from these glowing stones. You can only get it one time though, until it refreshes. And then if it actually has a max rate battle in it, I believe you can get 200 to 300 watts from that stone. Now this is going to be before the post game. Once you get to the post game, you actually get 200 from the glowing stone, and then 2,000 if it actually has a max rate battle in it. So getting to the post game is actually going to get you so much more watts, and that's why I definitely recommend clearing the main story as fast as possible, because you're going to save yourself so much time just from farming the watts that way. Now additionally, there is going to be one other place that you can buy quick balls, and you don't even have to use watts for these purchases, which is actually kind of nice. The downside is that you actually have to complete most of the main story, and you have to get to the final city of Windon, where you basically have the Pokemon Champion Cup. Now you basically just go to the Pokemon Center, and then you talk to the Pokemart guy on the right hand side, and then he'll be able to sell you quick balls for $1,000 each. Now in comparison to the wild area, I definitely think it is much easier to get the quick balls from him at a lower cost, because 50 watts really isn't that much compared to $1,000. But of course the decision is ultimately up to you guys. Whatever you feel like is the best for you, definitely go with it. Personally, I would just go with the watts instead of the cash, but of course it doesn't really make it that much of a difference. The point being is that you just need to get your hands on some quick balls. So once you have actually gotten your quick balls, basically you're going to head back over to the wild area if you weren't already there. And now pretty much the way quick balls work is that on the first throw, it actually gives you a ×4 catch rate compared to a regular Pokeball. So it actually is significantly better, guys, but it only works on the first turn. Every single throw after the first turn is actually gone down to a ×1, so basically the standard Pokeball rate. And so basically what you want to do is you want to just go find whatever Pokemon it is that you're looking for, throw a quick ball at it. If it doesn't catch on that first try, run away and then find it again. Basically just run around until it respawns, or just go to a different area. Depending on the Pokemon rarity, this may or may not take more time, but for most of the common Pokemon like the base stage and the second stage forms, this should be pretty easy to do. And then when it comes down to the third stage Pokemon, you may or may not struggle a bit more. Honestly, it really does come down to RNG. Sometimes it's worked for me, sometimes it hasn't, but I would definitely say if you guys do have the patience, this is the way to go, because you're going to save so much more time compared to actually battling the Pokemon, getting it down to red bar, and then throwing Ultra Balls for a while until it actually catches. Whereas if you just go with the quick ball, if it doesn't catch on the first try, you back out and you just wait until it respawns again. I mean, if it is like a really rare Pokemon, you guys can do it the traditional way. I would probably just go with that, just so you don't risk, you know, not running into the Pokemon again for a while. So if you guys do want to go with the traditional route of battling it down into the red bar and then throwing multiple Ultra Balls, you could do that as well. It really just depends on you. If you guys do have the time and the patience to kind of just go with the quick ball method, that is what I would recommend. It's actually helped me quite a bit as I am kind of working towards completing that Pokedex. We've definitely made a lot more progress and saved a lot more time doing it this way. So that is personally what I do recommend that you guys do. In my opinion, this is the easiest way to get high level Pokemon in the wild area, because you save so much time, guys, compared to battling it down, getting it to the red bar, throwing multiple Pokeballs, Great Balls, or Ultra Balls, or whatever it is that you're using. Instead, you could just simply go with the Quick Ball, save the time of battling, and if it catches, that's fantastic, and if it doesn't, you just back out, run away, circle around until you find it again, and rinse and repeat. And that's basically everything that there is to this method. It's actually pretty simple and straightforward, and I would say whether or not you're in the post game, or if you're, before the post game, in the early game or whatnot, or in the mid game, this method will work no matter what. Before the post game, you're going to encounter Pokemon at all various levels in the wild area, so depending on if you need to kind of work on building a team for a certain gym leader, you can always come back here, stock up on some Quick Balls, get some pretty good Pokemon, and then go battle the gym leader, rinse and repeat again, get some higher level Pokemon later on, etc. But yeah, that's basically going to do it for this video. I hope you guys did find it helpful and informative. If you did, definitely make sure to hit that like button down below. I'd really appreciate it. And if you guys do want to see more Pokemon Sword and Shield videos like this, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. With that being said, I will see you all real soon in the next one.